got the ball. He held on the ball. They got it. Down to first. Ground ball. Delley double play. Here's the throw down to third base now. Turns around. Catch is made for out number 1. Throw to first. Double play. Ball grounded down to third base. Fielded a strong throw and a nice play. It's popped up in the air. This is going to be trouble. Long drive in the deep left field. Lacey watches and it's ball gone. Curveball swung on and missed strike 3. This one over to third base. Knocked down by Vanel. Comcast Channel 5 presents High School Baseball, where today the Spartans of Deptford Township High School take on the Crusaders of Delsea Regional High.
Right field, number 8, Wayne Wren.
Hello everyone, welcome to Delsea Regional High School. Jason Helder and Shawn Leary here for Comcast Channel 5 on a great afternoon for baseball, and we've got a great game, a Rural Division matchup between Delsea and Deptford. Delsea comes into the game 7-4, Deptford comes into the game 4-7, and Shawn, this has been a rivalry between these two teams the last couple years.
Yeah, you aren't lying. So far, Deptford has really been a hamper in Delsea's side. Last year they beat him in the group final, and that kind of stuck with Delsea throughout the offseason. So this is the game they've been chomping at the bit to get back into. It was a 14-12 game already the first time around this season. So Delsea, they're looking for a little bit of revenge to get back at Deptford. For Deptford, it's a very important game. Like you said, coming in 4-7, the cutoff is only a week away. They have 5 games remaining. You do the math, that means they can only lose one more game. So they need to string together 4 out of 5 wins for Deptford to make this game for Delsea. They're just looking for a little bit of revenge.
So Deptford looking to play well. They'll do it today as they send Andrew Bittner to the hill.
Yeah, Andrew Bittner's a real good guy for this team. You know, he's able to do it with his bat. He's hitting over 400, but today he's going to pitch. He's got a curve, a fastball, a changeup, and he's going to be facing a tough lineup, but Bittner's a tough kid. He isn't a real big guy, but when he's at the bat, he can spray the ball around, try to find the gaps. He's got good speed, all-around good baseball player.
And Delsea's done real well all year, putting runners on base, and they do it right at the top of the order with Justin DiBiase.
Yeah, Justin DiBiase is also a nice player. It's when he gets on the base, you got a guy who can steal 14 bases. When he gets them wheels moving, that really creates a lot of havoc for the defense. They have to kind of move in a little bit. They have to hurry up. They know the guy, if he's at second base, they got to hurry on their defense, and that really causes a lot of problems. When you got the big sticks behind you the way the Crusaders do, that can really pile up in the first inning. They like to score early, and this team's always been a powerful offense. They can get it done, but DiBiase at the top really is that typical leadoff batter you need to have a good team.
And it should be a great game as we look for this rivalry to continue. We'll be back with the starting lineups in the first pitch here on Comcast Channel 5. Welcome back to Delsea Regional High School. Jason Helder and Shawn Leary here for Comcast Channel 5. There you see the lineup for the visiting Deptford Spartans. Leading off, Wes Wren, Andrew Bittner, the pitcher, Andrew Zane, the designated hitter, Wayne Wren, Emery Tunstall, Matt Falls, first base, Ray McKay at second, Bob Noon catching, and the center fielder, Joe Patrick.
There's a correction on that. I think they had Andrew Zane. That's Anthony Zane for Deptford.
Now batting, number 4, Wesley Wren.
Good look at the Crusaders out on the mound. See Jonathan Lopez, 3-2 with a 3.14 ERA in 29 innings of work. As you can see, he's a left-hander. Notice that by his right glove on his right hand.
That's a good indication generally. You can tell for sure once he throws the ball. Up, there it is. Ground ball down the first base. That'll be easily played by the first baseman. That's Vilmus for the first out of the inning.
Jumping on him, try to get on him early. Get something in the lineup, or get something in the zone and get after Lopez. 3.14 ERA, so he's done a nice job so far this season.
There's the Deptford pitcher, Andrew Bittner. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Opportunity here to help himself get on base and try to get things going early on and get some early run support before he heads out to the mound.
Nice pitch. Looked like a curve. Little break and pitch, get something off speed.
And Lopez delivered high for the first ball of the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Bittner.
Holding off the rain here today, Jay. They're talking about some possibilities of some thunderstorms, so we'll have to keep our eye out on I think it's like the southwest a little bit. Keep our eye up behind us. Make sure nothing's rolling in.
At least here in South Jersey, the forecast has been pretty consistent most of the afternoon. Kind of spotty clouds, some overcast skies, but there's always been a hint of the sun, which gives confidence we'd be here today to play the game. Bittner fights another pitch away to stay alive in the count.
Yeah, you can see he has pretty quick hands. That was a high fastball, and that's something that we saw the game previous to this on Channel 5 with Gateway and West Deptford. Delsea was the West Deptford pitcher. Oof. That was good eye by Bittner to let that one go. But Delsea was getting in the high strike zone. A lot of Gateway batters couldn't catch up with that pitch. You can see Bittner with the quick hands. He goes after that high fastball and is able to get a piece of it to stay alive.
Hey, good look, kid.
Just missed. Outside, he just missed that pitch.
See, in baseball, Jay, and especially for the good hitters, they want you to come into their zone. They want to foul off the pitches that are just wasting those type of pitches when a Lopez or somebody gets a nice pitch. This could be playable.
Fouls it down. A lot of room on the foul territory down the first baseline. You see a good shot there.
Yeah, I don't think that Jason Vilma saw that ball. He got a good jump, and he would have definitely been able to snag it. He was in position to, but he totally lost the ball. He wasn't close to it.
A lot of room between the fence down each line on both the first and third base line. So a lot of balls will be playable though in foul territory for both first baseman
What
and
a
the
contrast from what with the game we just did at Gateway.
Bittner sends it out towards right field. Getting under it there is Hartman. Pulls it in for the second out of the inning.
You know, talking about fighting off those pitches, you know, Lopez doesn't give him anything to really hit in that at bat, and you just got to try to continue to fight and battle, and hopefully Lopez makes a mistake.
Spring Anthony Zane, the designated hitter, to the plate for the Spartans. With nobody on and 2 outs. Takes first pitch for a strike.
Zane's a nice player. He's been injured recently. He's really their ace of the staff. That's been a tough break so far this season for the Spartans. You know, the Spartans have been terrific over the last couple of years. Maybe the most underrated team that you can find in South Jersey. No one talking about them in the beginning of the season the last few years. We actually had them on Channel 5 a couple of years ago in their South Jersey Group 3 final. Of course, last season, another terrific season. Capped off with the Group 3 final there as well against this Delsea team. So Delsea, they're talking with Joe Smith before the game. They really would like nothing more than to give Deptford a loss here again. Oops, nice job, and really send them scrambling to try to get in the playoffs.
So good work by Lopez here in the first inning. There you get a good look at his motion across the mound. And Zane wasn't even close on the pitch.
That's that high fastball. It's hard to lay off of. We've had a real good chance to look at that the last couple of weeks, and you can see hitters just can't keep up to it. See the Delsea Crusaders lineup leading off in left field, Justin DiBiase. Look at these numbers after him. Kyle Carney, the second baseman. Dave Houlihan, the catcher. Batting third. Cleanup is Josh Solzman, hitting .500. Third baseman Jamie Williams. Dave Deese, the center fielder, batting sixth. Jason Williams at first. Jonathan Lopez, the pitcher. And Mike Hartman rounding out the order in right field. Jason Villamus, at first base.
So Bittner had opportunity at the plate in the top half of the first. Now has a chance to try to mimic what Lopez did out on the mound and get his team
Williams.
through.
I guess I got West Deptford on my mind. Jason Williams was a catcher for West Deptford a couple of years ago. A terrific player also. But you can see those numbers, Jay. I mean, this is a tough lineup always has been, always probably will be. When you come to play Delsea, you better bring your bats with you because they're going to score some runs. You see Bittner on the mound. Got a good fastball, curve, and change. Not an overpowering pitcher, but he likes to find his spots. He's one of these guys, he just knows baseball. He's been playing it ever since he's little. He's got a decent arm. Knows the game, knows the nuances of the game to keep hitters
Now
off balance.
batting number 4, Justin DiBiase.
And he's going to certainly have to do that today with this lineup.
So here's DiBiase. We talked about him in the open.
And that 14 stolen bases, that'll jump out at you. I mean, that's when he's on base, you could probably turn a single into a double just by the fact that he's going to swipe one on you.
Takes a cut at the first pitch. Grounder over to third. Throw over to first base in time for the first out of the inning. So that's a big out for.
Yeah, it's interesting. Usually you want your leadoff guy to maybe to take a look at a couple of pitches, allow your hitters to see what the pitcher's throwing, to see what type of breaking ball he has, see what type of movement he has on his fastball. Both leadoff hitters coming out swinging on the first pitch. See Carney's putting together a nice season. 16 runs, 14 RBIs.
Pitch on the way to Carney. Takes a cut at it, sends it out to right field. But under there and make the play is Wayne Wren for the second out of the inning. So not too many pitches, delivered here by Bittner in early going.
Yeah. Now they're coming out swinging. It's nice to see.
Now batting number 5, Dave Houlihan.
Here's Houlihan. He is a stud. That 444. Terrific power. He's got 13 RBIs on the season. Still looking for his first home run, although he can crush the ball.
Grounder sent to second. Routine play over from first in time. And that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Head to the second inning here at Delsea Regional High School. No score between the Spartans and the Crusaders. Wayne Wren, Barry Tunstall, and Matt Falls coming up to bat for the Spartans. They try to get on the board first here in this Tri-County Conference World Division matchup between Deptford and Delsea.
Wayne Wren. Saw him squeeze one of the putouts during the first inning. Into the first inning, you wouldn't have thought that these teams totaled 26 runs in their first bout. Say, Deptford's got their work cut out for them. They have West Deptford, who we've seen, and that they're just an extreme powerhouse in South Jersey.
Sends a base hit out to the outfield, so Deptford gets its first base runner of the game.
See, Tim Taylor, coach here at Deptford, man, he's done a terrific job. This is a nice swing. A little high, but just directs it
Now batting
into
7,
right center.
Emery Tunstall.
Ren does a nice job getting around on that fastball. Think about Lopez being a left-hander, Jay. He should be able to keep the runners kind of close. He can't get that real big lead, even though it takes just about as long for the left-hander to throw it over there. You don't have to stop and turn like a right-hander. It's just the fact that they're looking, their body's facing you. It's always intimidating to try and get too big of a lead.
Plus, at least at this point, he's been more high than not throwing too many pitches in the third, less likely of a ball to get away or pass ball.
See there, he's got a decent move.
Again, he's a little high, delivers on top of the hands.
I always wonder, how they holler back? Wonder how effective that really is.
That would take some serious research to talk about like your sensories and how quick you receive a message, and if you
like does the actual you hear back from the dugout and then you move, or do you these guys are out, you could see the first baseman, his eyes are peeled on Lopez.
Could be a real stubborn base runner too that says, you know what, I'm not going back unless someone tells me, unless everyone tells me.
That could be it too. Could be one of the baseball things. They like to chirp once in a while. See, the whole team yells the back thing. Guy jumps back. AC Taylor again. Taylor's done a terrific job for Deptford. It's high.
So now interesting to see different behavior here from Lopez in the first inning. And, a lot of times coaches will tell you in baseball, Shawn, they want to wait. A pitcher can have a great inning or even 2 great innings, but it's how they respond to the first time they get a runner on base.
Yeah, you certainly, once you start working from the stretch, some guys are like it a little bit more, working from the windup. They feel more comfortable that way. Certainly Lopez in the first inning looked like that type of pitcher. Sent down the Spartans 1, 2, 3 in the first. And you get that single back up the middle, and you're right, it does throw you off a little bit, going from the windup to the stretch.
So 2 runners on and no outs here for the Spartans. The next pitch fouled back to the screen. There you see the screen. Still no score here in the top of the second inning. Both runners are taking leads off the bases.
Nice pitch.
It's a great comeback there from Lopez to get a quick out.
Now batting number 2, Ray McKay.
Real nice pitch by Lopez. It looked like it was something off speed that came back over across the plate and froze Matthews.
Strike delivered there to McKay.
Ray McKay. Matt Falls.
McKay, the second baseman, takes one inside for a ball. 1 out here with runners on first and second base. No score here in the top of the second inning.
Some
Nice
fun
delivery.
names in this lineup. You got Wes Wren, you got Wayne Wren, Ray McKay. Some rhymes going on. You gotta follow this stuff, Ray McKay. Lopez now trying to keep an eye at the runner at second.
It's Wayne Wren on second base and Emery Tunstall on first. Fights that pitch.
Yeah, that's that high fastball. Yeah, that's a good idea that's a good pitch. A good pitcher out on the mound that says, all right, we got 1 out here. Chances are something's in the outfield. They may try and score him, so I want to keep him as close to second base. And with 2 outs.
Sends it on the ground to the right side. Booted by the first baseman. And the runner safe at each bag.
That ball ate up Jason Villamus at first. Tough play for Millen. I don't know if it hit that cutout or not.
Now batting number 16, Bob
Kind of took a low outside pitch and just fought it off to the right side.
Nah, that's a routine ground ball for Villamus and something he should have had.
So brings up the catcher, Bob Moon.
So you get the noon chance. Noon. The Deptford Spartan fan base here, but they're not going with that.
I'm still walking here.
Yeah, that is a pretty healthy walk from the parking lot here to the field.
So bases loaded with 1 out. Deptford trying to make something happen here. Quick throw down to third base, but Wren has no problem getting back.
I was hoping they instituted a shuttle or something since the last time I've been here at Delsea. So I can use the exercise a little bit. That's a good high fastball.
So Lopez gets him to chase and gets 2 strikes on him now, 2-2 count.
Good pitch. Terrific pitch by Lopez.
He's frozen a couple of the Deptford hitters so far this afternoon with that same pitch.
You can see his curveball has a great snap to it and dropped off that time. That's a big spot to get a strikeout. With the bases loaded, it's got an error. You feel like you should be out of the inning. Now you got to respond again.
Ground ball sent to the shortstop. Flips it over to second base in time for the 3rd out of the inning. So Lopez battles back. We talked about how a pitcher will respond after he fights through. Deptford leaves 3 runners on, a couple hits, no runs in the inning. You're watching Deptford and Delsea here on Comcast Channel 5. Welcome back to Delsea Regional High School. Still no score here between the Spartans and the Crusaders. As Delsea comes up to the plate, scheduled up. Josh Solzman to the plate now, Jamie Williams and Dave Deese.
See Solzman hitting a robust 500. That's nice. 10 runs, 10 RBIs.
Now we get the clearest sky we've had since the game started. Starting to clear, especially over right field and kind of pushing its way over.
I really like the way these 2 pitchers work. Both Lopez and Bittner. They work quick on the mound. They don't mess around too much out there. Oh, that ball was rifled back there.
Hard hit sent back up the middle, and Delsea gets their first hit and their first base runner of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice at bat for Solzman. A nice hit. That was looked like an off-speed pitch that broke pretty well. Solzman kind of held his hands back in a good swing. That's a terrific base hit by Solzman. Almost caught that. Back through the middle was Bittner. That would have been a heck of a play.
So Williams takes his first pitch. He's got a runner on first base and no outs here in the bottom half of the 2nd inning.
Noon behind the plate has a decent arm. His opposing catcher, Houlihan, one of the top catchers in South Jersey for sure, has a cannon behind the plate.
Solzman with a small lead off first base. Ball rolls foul for the 2nd strike.
If we get a shot of it, but the wind is really blowing out today. Looks like it's blowing out toward center field, left field, center and left field. But that's a good breeze.
Bittner pitching from the stretch. Delivers high.
Hey, Benny. You two. Get it up! Hey, Bit. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bit. Oh, Bit.
Josh Solzman on first. Jamie Williams at the plate for Delsea.
Hey, Benny.
Tried to get that to break into the zone. Started up high and then have that curve drop in, but stayed up a little bit.
Runner goes. That'll be ball 4. So now Delsea's got runners at first and second base.
Coach Joe Smith over at third for Delsea decides on sending Solzman. Gutsy call with Williams, but he knows Williams is a good contact hitter. Now, like Deptford, Delsea has first and second. Jay, you said about Lopez responding. Now Bittner has to respond. What a terrific catch.
Did pretty well there.
Oh, outstanding. Outstanding catch by Bittner that time. He's a shortstop when he's not on the mound, and you can see he is got quick like reflex. This is terrific. First off, this is a terrible bump by Deese. It's a ball in the air.
Number 14.
Watch it. Stretches out. This is terrific. What an outstanding play. It's a face full of green. Gets up, throws it over to first for the double play. Terrific job by Bittner.
Well, we wanted to see how he'd respond. Made one heck of an athletic play out there on the mound.
Man, that's got to get you charged up when you make a play like that. I mean, he's totally outstretched.
That one gets behind Noon. Salzman advances to third base.
Maybe too charged up. That ball in the dirt. It's going to be a wild pitch. And we talked about there's a ton of room behind home plate, Jay. I mean, it's conceivable if you have a quick runner, that catcher spins his wheels a little bit out of the box. You get to probably first and third if that moves around the cage a little bit.
Spins his wheels, or if he loses sight of the ball.
Yeah, because there's a ton of room.
So even with 2 outs, there's a runner on third base. Delsea still with an opportunity to get a run here. Hard ground ball sent between first and second base for a base hit and an RBI for Jason Villamus.
Nice job by Villamus. That's good for him, too, because he came in out of the 9 hitters. He was hitting 269, the lowest average on the team. For him to come out and get a big hit here, that's great for his confidence. Just shoots it between the first and second baseman. Nice job by Villamus, and that's his second RBI of the season.
Brings the pitcher Lopez to the plate.
See, Jay, you notice it pitches left, but bats has a right stick.
Bittner steps off the rubber, takes a look over at Villamus. Still 2 outs in the inning.
Hey, Biddy. Come on, Bob.
Overthrows a little bit, delivers the ball high. And now Lopez way ahead in the count, 3-0.
See Lopez's numbers, a couple of doubles. Nice 385 batting average, nice pitch. Top of the strike zone. Two of the top teams in Group 3 and also in the Rural Division in South Jersey. They've done a good job over the last couple of seasons in Group 3. Both Deptford and Delsea, well coached. Deptford over the last couple of years doing it with pitching and balanced hitting. Delsea, this season they have comes a courtesy runner. This season Delsea's, you know what they've had the last couple of years? They've had real good aces on their on its staff, but Delsea doesn't have the ace this year. Not someone that terrific number one. They've had Pilatowski comes to mind for Delsea. They've had a couple of good ones over the last couple of years. Dave Lamish. They don't have that this year.
So Mike Hartman at the plate. Courtesy runner Mike DeFamio in for Lopez, the pitcher, over at first base. Runners at first and second for Delsea. Here with a 1-0 lead and 2 outs in the home half of the second inning.
Hey, what do you say, big buddy, kid? 2-0. Hey, one side, kid. That's a ball. He started.
Yeah, he started and stopped.
Hey, settle in now. He go. Come on.
Called by Bill Epting, the home plate umpire. Yeah, you see a little movement there and then stopped.
You get the sense he knew it too.
Yeah, it's hard to argue that one. Epting of National Park. Behind the plate, Mike Brown, second base umpire. He's from Audubon. Nice pitch that time by Bittner. Both these guys, we've seen them. They both have a nice curve. And they've been doing a nice job getting that pitch over for a strike, or at least close to the strike zone.
Hartman fights it away, stays alive in the count.
Way to recognize, Michael. Come on now. Hang with it, big guy. Recognize.
Hit the spot.
So Bender trying to get himself out of a tough spot here. His team down a run, runners on second and third base, but he's got 2 outs. Delivers home to Hartman. Low and outside.
Hey, baby. Look now. Win it, kid.
Hartman's a good guy to have at the bottom of your lineup. When you talk about secondary leadoff guy, he's got 9 steals, batting .355, 11 hits.
Takes the next pitch high, ball 4, and that loads the bases for the Crusaders.
Now batting, number 4, Justin DiBiase.
Okay, Justin, here we go.
Noon comes out, try to settle Bittner down a little bit.
So you get a good look. The base is loaded here for Delsea. This is a big spot. We saw Lopez work out of trouble. Now Bittner already given up a run.
DiBiase
buckled down.
First pitch low there. You see grounded out to third base in his first at bat. Took a swing at the first pitch.
DiBiase does have a home run this year. Good live fastball on the inside part of the plate by Bittner. DiBiase comes in with 4 RBIs. He's a terrific guy with 11 walks. Just misses that one.
Ball and 2 strikes to DiBiase. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the second inning. Shawn sends a foul down the third base line. And there you get some perspective of what we were talking about earlier, just how much room there is between the foul line and the fence.
See, the JV team is in the background. See there, the JV squad for Deptford is undefeated right now, 10-0, so good things to come for the Spartans.
Great job by Bittner to pitch himself out of that. But Delsea gets on the board. They get a run, 2 hits. They leave him loaded. Going to the third inning, 1-0 Delsea. Deptford comes up this inning with their top of the order, Wren, Bittner, and Zane. Try to get some runners on base and try to even this game up. They trail Delsea right now 1-0. There you see Wren 0 for 1, grounded out in the first at bat. Takes a pitch for a strike.
I know Smitty, Coach Smith over the Delsea sideline on the side. Nice pitch that time by Lopez. Boy, he's got a terrific off-speed pitch.
Now batting,
Coach Smith, he's a
Andrew Bittner.
Let's get to that in 1 second. Watch this pitch snap off. I don't know if you could look at his delivery. This thing just really runs in on a hitter. And fans, and they have some tunes kicking during the break, don't they? Here, the nice PA system. Coach Smith is a what's it called? The DJ.
Right.
Doing his side job. Little makes a couple bucks, I think, here and there, or has something. But I don't know if that's a PA they use, but one of the nicest PAs, I think, in South Jersey or in Gloucester County.
It's pretty impressive.
Nice.
It's good too because with all the dancing you're doing between innings, you're going to stay warm and
you get to
on top
warm.
of your
I'm
game.
kicking a couple of moves out here for the hometown fans. That's going to be trouble.
Fielded by the third baseman, thrown over. Not in time. As Bittner hustles down the line.
Got to give him a hit down there. He's got decent speed. Bittner gets out of the box in a hurry. It's getting very ominous right now over top.
We just said how in the last inning it started to clear up, and we've seen the clearest skies since we've been here, but now this looks
He just
darker.
gets a piece. This thing's going to run down the third baseline. There's not much that Williams can do. Jamie Williams over at third base. Try to throw it down there, but Bittner getting out of the box pretty well and can move down the line quick enough. Was able to at least get a runner now, one on now with one out. See if Anthony Zane can do something.
Typically a pretty dangerous hitter for the Spartans.
Houlihan doesn't know where it is. Well, yeah, Houlihan did not know where that pitch or where that ball was.
A good hustle by Lopez to get over there.
Batting, number 8.
Yeah, you're right.
Had a pretty good idea. The
yeah.
catcher wasn't going to be able to make the play.
Nice job, and he immediately called off Houlihan. So as a pitcher, you get a little bit of an angle. Houlihan, that ball went straight up. If it gets into the clouds up there, not a blue sky behind that ball to really get a good look at it. It's up in them white clouds, a couple of white clouds, you can lose it. And that's what happened with Houlihan. He couldn't find it at all. But you're right, terrific job by Lopez, sprinting off the mound. Not only getting there, but calling off his catcher. Lopez, 25 Ks in 29 innings. He's always around the plate. This is a very impressive number. Out of the 135 batters he's faced, 95 have seen a first pitch strike. When you're able to get that first pitch over for a strike, you're working ahead of the hitters, and that's why you're going to have decent numbers on the mound.
Ball sent inside. Lopez tried to come across the plate.
Only 9 walks in those 29 innings as well. So you can see this guy has terrific control.
And sends it out shallow center field. Bittner had rounded second base. Held up and now goes as the center fielder had misplayed the ball. Bittner safely into third base as Wren holds up at first.
Yeah, not a good job by Deese. Really didn't get in front of that ball to stop it from rolling on him. Tried to come up throwing. You got to realize and take a peek up, see what the runner's going to be doing. And he might have peeked at him and tried to come up with it. See, he tries to come up. That's just not. It's not terrific for him that time. By Deese in center field. Now they could try and score him with sacrifice fly. Chris Delsea is going to want to try and look for a double play here on Wayne Wren. Nice pitch.
Tunstall had reached with a walk in his first at bat. There you see on the screen. Sends it out towards right field. Ball played there, and that will end the inning for Deptford. So they threaten. Bittner gets on base, gets around to third, but they can't bring him in.
So that's just a line to the right fielder and holds up for him. I forgot all about the foul out.
You're forgiven.
Yeah. Looks a little ominous up there, but I think it's going to hold off, Jay. That's my prediction.
We're fine either way.
Yeah, we're good.
We got like our own dugout here.
We're good. We got a canopy now set up for us.
We should be fine.
Thanks to Fred Buchter. Another guy. What a production team we got going on this year. Everyone's on top of the replays and everything. See, you can hear the music in the background probably. This thing's kicking, right? It's ready to jump off. Deptford doing both pitchers have done a nice job of working out of some trouble. Their defense hasn't helped them out particularly well. A couple of misplays and miscues by the defense, but they've done a nice job of working out of trouble. Both guys are doing a nice job of keeping the ball around the plate. We already talked about Lopez, but Bittner's the same type of pitcher. Doesn't get himself in too much trouble. He's around the plate. Talked about earlier about him. He picks his spots. Great location. There's that curve that drops for him. He's got a nice change, and he works in there. And his fastball's got a little bit of movement on it as well. So.
Kyle Carney.
Kyle Carney will lead things off for the Crusaders. There you see 0 for 1, flight out in the first inning.
These first two batters, DiBiase and Carney, they have terrific eyes. They accounted for 22 walks in the first 11 games.
Battle down third base line, fair ball. Carney will hold up at first base.
Grass is kind of thick here at Delsea, at least it is right now, so balls are going to slow up a little bit once they get into the outfield.
Get a push here, Vine. Get a push.
Carney can.
Now batting number 5, Dave Houlihan.
He has good speed. He only has 1 stolen base this year. Got a nice healthy lead off first right now.
First pitch from Bittner's low for a ball.
Houlihan leads the team in hits with 16.
Now he's got a strike in the count. Sure would be looking to try to drive this ball to the outfield to move Carney around the bases. Move over to first base. Carney back with plenty of time.
Not an outstanding move over to first by Bittner, but one just to keep him honest, keep him close to the bag. That's all you're really looking to do there in that situation.
Let him know you're thinking about him. Fly ball sent out to center field.
Ball kind of moved on him a little bit. It is blowing out to center field, and it looks like he almost ran in a little too far and almost snuck up on him. Joe Patrick out in center field for Deptford. Corrals that in, but you can see so he kind of jumped a little too early on that, came in and had Had to stop for a second to make sure he didn't overrun that.
That'll bring Solzman to the plate.
Good shot there. You can see the decent lead. And he's just, that's all it is. Little snap over and throw just to know, yeah, I'm paying attention to you. So if you are thinking about stealing a base, you're not going to get a good, clean jump. So when you come to that stop.
Solzman singled in the first at bat, came around to score the only run of this game.
Such an important game for Deptford. Again, they have to win 4 out of their next 5, unless there might be a rain out somewheres, or they can add someone to their schedule. A lot of teams will do that. You have to be 500 or better by next Saturday, which I believe is the 14th. So by that time, you have to have a 500 record. Some schools and some programs will try to find another rainout that already occurred during the earlier part of the season that they can make up within that last week to try to get to that 500 number. Especially when the teams are underneath the 500 number, then they'll be looking for somebody to call. Deptford at 4-7, though, they have some work cut out for them. They have to get close to that number. Like I said, with West Deptford already on its schedule, Deptford really needs to look at this game as a possible win for them.
Solzman foul down the first baseline. Matt Bowles can't get there in time to make the play.
Hey, Vinny.
So Solzman stays alive in the count. They've got 1 out, runner on first base. Here in the bottom of the 3rd. Line drive sent into the outfield. Nice play there made by the right fielder. That'll send Carney back to first base.
Yeah, terrific job that time getting over as Wren in right field. That's a ball that slices back to him a little bit. The wind helping it stick out there, but Wayne Wren, nice job of getting over.
Jamie Williams.
Giving up his body. We've seen Deptford now with 2 nice plays defensively. One by the pitcher, Bittner earlier, getting a double play, and that time Wren ranging to his right. Goes over and makes diving stab, and Carney, nice job of base running. He got about 3/4 of the way over to second base and had to scurry back to first base. But that's about what you want to do in that situation. You think this ball might have a chance, and you really need to get to third base at least if he drops the ball.
Jamie Williams was the runner on first base that got hung up in that double play after the catch made by Bittner.
That was that was probably the best play that we've seen this season here on Channel 5. Terrific athletic play by Bittner. In a big spot, too. Trying to bunt the runners over. It wasn't a very good bunt. Bittner snagged it and doubled off the runner first. I'll be honest with you, the way he had to get over, I didn't think he was going to be able to get it. I thought for sure that he dropped that thing, but it was a terrific catch.
Ball and 2 strikes to Jamie Williams here with 2 outs in the inning. Runner at first base for Delsea. Carney down to second base in plenty of time.
Yeah, it was just a terrific jump by Carney. Nice throw by Noon. Gets it out in a hurry, but you see Carney now with the second stolen base. He doesn't steal many, but that's because usually he has the big sticks behind him. Gets himself in scoring position. That's what I talked about in the open, that you can have speed at the top of the order. And with a slow outfield, and when I say slow outfield, I mean the grass coming up a little thick. So anything hit to the outfield is going to slow that ball down. It's not going to get to the outfielders quick enough, and they're going to have to overreact on the play. We already saw Deese making error already in this game in center field. Nice pitch that time by Bittner.
Bittner strikes him out to end the inning. Delsea, no runs, a hit, No errors, 1 runner left on base. We go into the top of the 4th. Delsea up 1-0. Matt Falls will lead things off for Deptford here in the 4th inning. There you see on the screen, Deptford trails Delsea 1-0.
Nice pitching so far today with Lopez and Bittner. They haven't been lights out, but
ground ball to Lopez. Nice play over to first base in time to get Falls.
I love seeing that in a high school baseball player. Lopez that time realizes who's running down the line.
Now batting, number 2.
Knows it's not somebody at the top of the order that has terrific speed. Falls, isn't exactly slow, but he takes his time, Jay. And a lot of guys will hurry up. They get a little nervous, and you see them. They make that wild throw in baseball, and especially at the high school level. But that time, Lopez really takes his time, wheels over, and throws. And gets Falls in plenty of time.
Definitely speaks to his comfort coming off the mound to make a play and confidence to get the play done.
We've seen that now a couple of times with him. He came off the mound to call off Houlihan. Well, now I don't actually think it was a foul out, but it was a mile high pop up is what they called him when Schmitty used to hit him, when the ball straight up near the catcher. Houlihan couldn't find it. Lopez at that time jumped off the mound and took control.
Ball inside to McKay.
See, this is the way Lopez likes to work. He works in a hurry. He tells Houlihan to fire it back into me. Let's go.
He walks Ray McKay, first base runner of the inning for Deptford with an out.
Now batting,
that's
number
been talked
16,
a lot
Bob
about.
Noon.
Even at the major league levels, where they talk about a pitcher working quick and your defense is more set behind you. They're more into the game. They're not kind of getting lost in the game. Wow. What a terrific off-speed pitch that was. He took something off of that and really fooled Patrick. Or Noon, excuse me. Ooh, got him. Terrific pickoff move by Lopez. Wow, that's an outstanding move. Watch him freeze him here. Quick pickoff. Look, he was looking in and he got him. Absolutely perfect move by Lopez that time. Well, that was textbook, Jay. That was terrific. See how he continued to look towards home plate and then made the move over there. Caught McKay looking in.
Both pitchers really today very impressive with their overall game. Not only how they're delivering home plate, but how they're defending the ball, how they're chasing balls down, coming off the mound. A great pickoff move there by Lopez. They both, Lopez and Bittner, really played well this afternoon.
See, the reason why I really like when pitching, they say a lot of things of having the guys behind you set, your defense is into the game, you're moving the game along. What I really like about working quick is you're in control of the game. You're the one that has the ball in your hand. And to me, if you speed things up a little bit, you're more in control. You know what's going on. You know what pitches you're going to be bringing in. I don't want to give the hitters or the base runners especially any time to think about what's going on out there.
And sometimes it's dangerous for a pitcher to have too much time to think. You start to think too much and worry about the base runner, get caught up in what's happening. This way, he just is very intent on getting home and knows what pitch he wants to make. Ground ball back to the shortstop. Throw to first base in plenty of time. So another great defensive inning for the Crusaders here in the top of the 4th. A great pickoff move. Good defensive plays. Deptford, no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. They trail Delsea 1-0 here at Delsea Regional High. Dave Deese will get things started here for the Crusaders. Bottom of the 4th inning there you see they lead this game 1-0. Deese 0 for 1. He was the batter that sent that short pop-up that we've been talking about a few different occasions during the game back to Bittner.
It was a failed bunt attempt. Wasn't able to get it down and got him in a lot of trouble. The double play ensued from that attempt. Try and get it down, didn't work. Makes up for it there. Nice stroke in the center.
So Delsea gets their leadoff hitter on here in the inning. They try to tack on some insurance fronts here.
Now batting first
Bill
base,
Lopez a more
number
comfortable
14,
lead.
Jason Vilmas.
That was a solid shot back through the middle.
Vilmas with the team with the RBI in his first at bat. Runner goes, throw down to second base.
Just got in there. Nice throw by Noon coming up. You can see that throw was pretty close to being on the money. The other side of the bag, if he would have had it probably on the right side, he might have got him. Yeah, if that throw was on the other side of the bag, he might have got him. Tips his hat on the swipe. Let's see if Coach Smith will keep the bunt on. Now Vilmus looking over as Smith calls for him. Try to move that runner to third. You're right. Maybe try to get an extra run here.
Yes, he did. That boy, good shot. Hey,
1-1.
A lot of times you'll see pitchers get nervous in that situation. They get a guy on base, just stole. Now
Right.
he's in position to score, and they start to turn around the bunt, and they start to get unsure of themselves. But Bittner really threw that pitch with confidence and threw strong, and wasn't wavered by the bunt attempt.
Bittner trying to throw that curve in there. He knows he's going to be trying to bunt, so you want to give him something tough to bunt at.
Oh, Ben, hold out. Anticipate right.
Solid ground ball sent past the second baseman. Now Wren couldn't come up with it, bobbles it, run comes home to score, and Delsea takes the 2-0 lead.
Ball got under the glove.
Now
That's
batting
shot
pitcher
into
number 28,
right field to Wren. The ball
Johnny
looked like it took
Lopez.
another bad hop out there, and that's normally the soccer field during the fall season, that outfield.
Come on, Ben, he go.
It's not a bad outfit. It does have some hops in there, and you can see that time maybe took a bad bounce on Wren. They get the runner in now with a 2-0 lead, and that was better than the sacrifice. You get another guy on base with Lopez.
There you see Vilmus, first base. He's accounted for knocking in both of the Delsea runs in this game.
Like I said earlier, good for him because it's not like he's been struggling this season. But with the one RBI, it's nice to see him tack on a couple of more in a big game for Delsea at that.
Ball sent over the head, half a country mile away from the catcher. Vilmus will walk in the second base.
Hey, one time now, Fi. Here you go. Let's go. Back him up.
So now Lopez an opportunity to give himself some insurance.
He's going to bunt here. Got the look from Coach Smith that tells me they're bunting. That was the wrong look. Let's get it down, me, man. The hollers get it down to him. Wouldn't you think that was bunt? Get it down?
Maybe say get her done.
Maybe he did say get her done. That ball gets away. Vilmus going to travel to third for sure.
Noon's going to be tired. Chasing two balls back to the backstop.
Pass ball that time by the catcher. It's hard to see here from where we're sitting. We have the pole that lines up perfectly with the dirt in front of the catcher.
Get it back. Get it back, Chuck.
So Lopez works a walk.
Here we go, Goose.
Second time today he's done that. Now runners at the corners for Delsea.
Now batting, right fielder, number 11, Mike Hartman.
Go, Mike.
Hey, go up now. Let's go. Come on, Vic.
Tough spot now for Bittner. Runners at first and third. You have the bottom of the order up. And it's tough to lose a guy like Lopez. Like I said, with DiBiase, Carney, and Houlihan coming. The 1, 2, 3 right behind Hartman. This is a big spot, I think, for Bittner here. He needs to really try and get an out here for his concerns. Hopefully keeping the runner at third base.
Still throwing with good velocity. Hartman shows bunt, puts it down.
Suicide squeeze works perfect.
And he's safe. Throw from Bittner falls off the bag. Delsea gets another run.
That's a perfect example. We saw Lopez take his time earlier. Watch how Bittner comes up, doesn't set himself, and throws on the run. You saw there, he had plenty of time to compose himself and throw over. We tried to get that running throw, and that's a tough throw to make. Bittner pulls him off the bag. Now Deptford's in trouble with first and second. Already down 3-0. And there's 2 passed balls.
Took Vilmas from first base to third.
A gutsy call that time also by Joe Smith with the confidence they have in Hartman. That was a straight suicide squeeze play. I'd give him an error on Bittner throwing over to first base. Could have easily got Hartman. Bunt the runner over to second, third.
Bittner does get the out at first.
Hey, bring him up.
Now batting, second baseman, number 9, Kyle Carney.
Nice job by DiBiase getting it down toward the first baseline, and Bittner does a pretty nice job of getting over and snagging that one. That's a tough bunt there. That's one you could almost see him getting a single, slapping it past the pitcher, and he had plenty of room to run after that because the second baseman's covering the bag, the first baseman's charging.
Good boy.
So he hits Carney, and that will load the bases.
This one gets away from him, tries to bust him inside.
Hey, stay safe, Bob. Cover fish.
Hits him, looks like right on the tricep. And
Now batting,
now with a 3-run deficit,
Dave Houlihan.
Dave Houlihan could blow this game wide open. Houlihan, a big stick. We already talked about him earlier. One of the top prospects for Delsea. Should be able to go and play some big-time college ball. Looking to go to Florida, go to a junior college. That is some really good baseball down there, Jay. You have a lot of guys that go down to Florida at the junior college level. Go to some big-time schools or get drafted because that is, well, they play all year round down there. Nothing but baseball now. Bill Epting coming back and talking with coach from Deptford, Tim Taylor. Not happy with Coach Taylor. And apparently Coach Taylor is not happy with him.
Houlihan drives the ball up the middle of the field. 1 run comes around. Rounding third, Delsea picks up 2 more. 2 RBI base hit for Dave Houlihan.
Gonna have a courtesy runner not coming in for Houlihan.
Now batting, number 3.
Like I said, that's a tough spot now for Bittner with Houlihan at the plate. A terrific contact hitter, goes right back through the middle of it. A good swing on him. This ball's low, but right in the zone for Houlihan to extend those arms, bust it back up through the middle, and good speed on the base pads. Plates 2 more for Delsea now with a 5-run lead here in the top of the 4th inning.
So Houlihan delivers. And you mentioned, Shawn, really opens the game up for the Crusaders. And they still threaten here with 2 runners on. Sulzman scored Delsea's first run back in the 2nd inning.
He's spread around the sacrifice the runners over. He has one of those this year already. Delsea does a nice job playing small ball. Nobody does it better in the Tri-County Conference than Woodstown in the Classic Division. Love to play that small ball. Lee Ware down there, the coach, they call it Woody ball. Delsea also really has that combination. They're terrific. They're terrific balance. This is a team that has great speed at the top of their lineup. They have the power. They've always had the power numbers. But then they have guys who play pretty good defense, do the little things of getting the bunts down. For the most part, usually they won't have too many guys making too many errors either physically or mentally.
Bitter battles back, gets Sulzman to strike out for the 2nd out of the inning.
22, Jamie Williams.
This is just a high strike, gets him to chase. See up in the strike zone, and not able to catch up with it with Sulzman. They're still within 5 runs. Remember, these 2 teams went after each other for 26 combined runs in the first game. Deptford also with a pretty potent lineup. It's important for Bittner here to try and limit the damage to 4 runs in this inning, get his team batting in the top of the 5th. Nice job by Noon that time to get over and block that pitch.
Got out of his.
And that's why I think he thought about bunting with Sulzman to get the runners over at 2nd and 3rd. Joe knows this field. Plenty of room behind the backstop. You have another pass ball or a wild pitch, you get another plate home or a runner home. That's why I think they tried to think about using Sulzman that time with a sacrifice. Puts runners at 2nd and 3rd for Deese. We give him a decent shot at a getting another run across.
See what you did there.
Yeah, you like that? It's something I've been working on. Just had to find the right spot.
You see Bittner pitching from the stretch. He's got 2 runners on base. Delivers low for a ball.
Double deuces. Good eye that time for Deese as he thought the ball might have been a little low. Chris Deptford fans wanted that pitch, including Bittner.
We don't know the exact numbers, but he's thrown a lot of pitches this inning. Ground ball to 2nd base, got it in time. That will end the inning, but Delsea does some damage. 4 runs, 3 hits. They leave a runner on base. We're going to the 5th inning, and Delsea up 5-0. Welcome back to Delsea Regional High School. There you see the Crusaders leading the Spartans 5-0. Jason Helder and Shawn Leary here for Comcast Channel 5. And what started out as a pitcher's duel in the early going, and Delsea really opened it up in their last at bat. Base hit sent into center field, and Deptford gets their first runner on.
I'm not sure if this is official or not, but I think Coach Taylor is now not allowed to come out and step onto the field. I think now his assistant coach Jenkins is going to have to coach 3rd base, and Tim Taylor is
Now batting.
Resigned to staying in the dugout.
Shortstop, West Red.
See, I did hear Epting behind the plate come out and tell Tim Taylor, listen, you have to stay in the dugout now. I didn't know what he was talking about. I guess apparently Tim Taylor, for all intents and purposes,
He's grounded.
stuck, yeah, grounded.
You see Patrick with a lead off first base. He won't go too far.
Nah. Especially being 5 runs down, you certainly don't want to get picked off now. Deptford needs to scratch home a few. Good way to start at the bottom of the order and get some runners on. Hit that off his foot. Wes Wren.
Hey, 4, he goes. Hey, Wes. I want to play. Be ready. Come on, be ready. Hey, 4, get. Come on. Hey, 4. Ready. Hey, Wes, right.
Wind has picked up a little bit again here at the on the field. As that pitch delivered inside. Lopez still working pretty quickly off the mound. Quick move over to first base, but as you mentioned, Shawn, Patrick not going to put himself in any type of jeopardy of. They need the runs.
Joe seemed perturbed that he threw over. Gave him a look like, yeah, man, come on. Not going anywhere right now, down 5 runs, but Lopez just want to. Like I said, this guy, he's in control when he's out on the mound. We have a nice stiff breeze coming from behind us, so the ball will travel to straightaway center field and left.
Fights that pitch off out of play. Another move over to first base.
Joe Patrick is not happy about this whole pickoff thing.
The ball in his glove.
Yeah, it's low. They're trying to. That's the whole tricky thing. They try to get the throw over, get the runner moving off. See a lot of Woodstown in this Delsea team playing small ball, now going with the trickery and the try to get the runner not paying attention over at first base. I love that. We're going to take a look at that again. Now what they do is they fake the throw over. Everyone says ball.
Now
You have the first baseman fake the dive.
You can see it in Lopez's
And you
glove.
see the ball in Lopez's glove, yeah.
Patrick says, I ain't moving, man. You can run over here. You can throw over
Yeah,
here.
that's pretty good. That's a good job by Patrick to realize that right away.
Cool. Uh-oh. There's the pitcher, Bittner. Fouls it off his ankle. Wonder if Lopez perhaps feeling a little fatigued. That's why he keeps going to first base and trying to get it down a different way, or
Either that or they were setting up
that whole time.
Patrick at first base trying to get him to bite for that trick play. The trainer comes out. Delsea trainer comes out to take a look at Bittner. Fouled that pitch off of his ankle. Bittner's all right. He's going to stay in the game. Delsea takes advantage of a little conference at the mound. I'm really impressed the way Lopez has pitched here today. This is the first chance that I've seen Lopez. And I just like his composure on the mound, the way he handles himself on the mound, the way he moves the game along, the way he fields the position, and keeps hitters off bounce. He may not have the intimidating stuff that Lamish and, let's say, Pilatowski has had in years past with Delsea Crusaders pitching staff, but this guy is, I like the way he handles himself out there. He's a nice pitcher.
And his pitches have been consistent. He got in a little bit of trouble early in the game, but found his way out of it. Other than that, he's really been consistent with where he's thrown the ball.
It just goes to show you, he's a little wild here, but maybe he's tiring, I don't know, but it just goes to show you, you can be successful at this level if you just throw strikes. Don't get yourself into trouble and let your defense work behind you.
Puts up ball in the center field, drops in for a base hit. Patrick advances to third base, but we held there.
One at a time now. Deptford trying to make a threat. You see Patrick at second. There's Bittner now at first. Bittner extending, waits on that curve to drop into the zone, fires it back through into center field, and the runners just move up one base. Joe Smith comes out to talk to his pitcher, maybe set some instructions to how they're going to play defense here with middle of the Deptford lineup now. Let me make sure this is Anthony Zane. I'm going to look at your scorecard because mine has been wrong. I've set it up wrong, and I keep referring back to it. And I've made a few errors myself today. I might get pulled. I'm afraid I'm going to get pulled.
I don't see that happening because I don't have enough stuff to go on my own. Fine. You'll be here for the game.
Tough spot now for Lopez. We saw him work out of it earlier on, but now with Anthony Zane coming up, Deptford in a big spot. Anthony Zane, 3-hole hitter, one of the better players for the Deptford Spartans.
Down 5 runs is an ideal situation to be in. Bases loaded, no outs, and one of their most dangerous hitters at the plate. Curious to see if Lopez will try to throw him off some off-speed stuff.
Yeah, he did that. It's going to be tough, man. No play anywhere. I don't know if he would have had a play anywhere. That ball was hit kind of slow. Bittner busted it to second base. The only play he probably would have had would be go to second base. This is a tough call. I think I'm going to give him a hit on this. Because this ball is going to get past the third baseman. Now, the only play he has is to get over to second base, and that would have been too close of a play. I don't know if he would have got him at second. Nice job laying off that time is Wren.
Wayne Wren has got 2 hits in the game for Deptford.
Swings through that. Now 1-1. See, Wren's done a nice job today, Jay.
He's got on base. Nobody else is hitting. Now he's got an opportunity to
Nice pitch.
knock a couple runs in. Lopez continues to work quick, which speaks to his confidence. Wren hangs in there, fouls it back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wayne Wren. Another foul ball, sent out of play. Keeps the count alive.
I don't know if there's a side game that the Delsea guys play with getting foul balls, but when the foul balls hit, man, they go scurrying for it.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, they're about as pumped up as I've seen anybody go for a foul ball. We just had the entire covering go flying off of us. Topple over. That'll have to be fixed in between innings.
Ren fouls another one away.
And just as that happens, it starts to rain. That's the river. There you see our thing there, and you see us. You see my hand right there. Snap throw down to third, doesn't get him.
Good throw by Houlihan, but
our coverage
Ren's back in time.
toppled over, and just as that happens, Jay, it starts to rain.
That seems about right, though.
Yeah, right.
We need a couple of those players running after foul balls to scurry on over here.
Yeah, scurry on over here. So you can fix the tarp fastest.
Lopez delivers home.
Nice job by Houlihan to squeeze that one. It's a foul tip strikeout.
And after a long at bat, he gets Wayne Wren to strike out.
Third baseman, number 7, Emery Tunstall.
Yeah, he really battled him, and Lopez here. Nice pitch and terrific job by Houlihan. Grab a hold of that one. Base is still juiced. Again, big spot for Deptford. They need to get more, I think, in this inning. Base is loaded. Weren't able to get another run now here, Tunstall. See, he walked and lined out. Woo!
Lopez delivers high.
Hey, Debbie, you got to do best, bud. Come on. That's amazing.
Ground ball sent to short. They go out at second base, not in time to get the out at first. And another run comes home for Deptford.
That's how I wouldn't go because under the stupid.
And we're covered again.
Gonna bring Matt Falls to the plate for Deptford.
Little maintenance. We're back in business. And these sheets weren't doing me any good anyway. Now that they're wet, they weren't doing me a bit of good anyway. Called like every player by the wrong name so far today. That hit him. He's calling a ball. Epting says that he walked into or leaned into the pitch and doesn't give it to him. So not only you hit,
Why you hanging there, kid?
but it doesn't give you anything. Coach Taylor is not happy right now. The entire Deptford bench right now not happy as well.
Falls. Sends it out towards right field, but foul. I would have, if you guys straighten that out a little bit, that would have certainly scored one run. And depending on how far the ball would have bounced over, they might have got 2 runs in.
Come on, Matt, let's go. Hey, Matt. On. Hey, Matt. Hey, Matt, it was sick, kid.
So Falls trying to get another run home here for Deptford. Takes that pitch high.
You can see he was setting up high that time. Houlihan came out of his crouch a little bit, trying to get something upstairs, get him to chase. Oh, he's pitched by Lopez.
Good work out of that, John.
He gets caught looking there, but Deptford picks up 2 runs, their first 2 of the game off 3 hits. They leave 2 runners on. Delsea leads this game 5-2 here on Comcast Channel 5. Dave Deese will start things off for Delsea. They try to open up the lead. The Deptford closed a little bit in the top half of this inning. Crusaders holding on to a 5-2 lead. Andrew Bittner still on the hill for Deptford. There you see Deese 1 for 2. Stole a base and scored a run once he got on. Bittner delivers home. Deese sends a long fly ball out towards center field. He's chasing that back one hop to the fence. Deese around the second base for a clean stand-up double. So Dave Deese gets the Crusaders started here in the home half of the 5th as they try to expand upon this lead. Here you see on the tape the center fielder for Deptford making an attempt at it, but never really had any shot as Deese made great contact on the ball.
Deese exploded off that pitch. Now Delsea, they just want to answer Deptford's 2 runs in the top of the 5th here.
Brings Jason Villamus to the plate. There you just saw his stat line. He's had a phenomenal game for Delsea. Got a couple RBIs in this game. Opportunity for another one here. Deese with the lead off second base. Villamus takes an off-speed pitch inside for a ball. Fires home, fires high.
Yeah, Bittner, we've seen him. He's lost a little bit of control so far in these later innings.
Villamus sends a fly ball out towards right field, around underneath.
Shoot it, shoot it!
Makes the catch. Deese is going to tag and head down to third. He slides in and he's safe without a problem.
And Wren camps underneath of it there in right field. It squeezes it, but Deese with good speed, able to get the third. Now Lopez really trying to help himself out here, trying to get the run across and again try to knock,
Hey, bring him up. Stay up.
or, get back one of those runs that Deptford had lost.
Oh, Ben, here you go.
The infield for Deptford comes in. If Lopez can just pop something over their head because the outfielders are still pretty far back, he'd have no problem getting the run in. There you see the infielders right at the top of the grass, but the outfielders still playing back. Delivered high to Lopez. One out here in the 5th. Delsea trying to expand upon a 3-run lead that they have now.
Nice pitch that time by Bittner. Tries to get something inside. Gets it across.
Off-speed pitch drops low.
Goes with a breaking ball there, unable to get it across. Now good spot for Lopez. He's probably going to look for something that he can drive or get a hold of.
So Lopez walks again. And that'll put runners at the corners with one out.
Courtesy runner comes in. Delsea kids trying to mimic a siren of some sort.
He's got it down. He's not trying. He's got it down pretty good. Hartman squeezed. Run home in his last time up. Noon throws down the third. It's high. Gets away from the third baseman. That'll bring the run home. Dave Deese with no problem. Pinch runner for Lopez. DeFamio advances to second base.
Yeah, thrown high by Noon. He saw him leaning. Not a bad idea to snap it down there because he took a tremendous lead running pretty much with the pitch. That's what that speed will do for you. You get a guy who runs off of there, comes to third. I think is that
Come on, Goose.
Here we go, Goose!
he pointed to third. I thought he was calling a balk.
Yeah. There you can see in the screen the ump's actually between the pitcher and third base and shortstop area.
Okay, Michael!
You can see though, Jay, when you get that speed on base, man, you can do so many different things with it. Really causes havoc. It causes teams to make their own mistakes.
Hartman drives the ball, found on the left field line.
Turned on that pitch pretty good. Somebody stretching a single out of a double in the JV game. Get a little double action going on.
Okay, Mike!
Hands and hips.
That team
Michael.
coached by Billy Hoskins. He's the
Hartman
head
gets under,
coach for baseball, or for basketball.
gets under another one. Let's go. That ball just kind of kept floating. We talked a little bit earlier about the wind. I thought there was going to be a routine pop up to left field. It just kind of kept floating and floating, and then
Attaboy, Goose.
the left fielder went through the fence.
Yeah, that's Sheldon Johnson out there. Got hung up with the fence. We talked about it. That's the first ball that we've seen so far today that has carried. He said so far today, you know, that you might be able to get something that'll move if you get it up into the jet stream. That time Hartman
He got all on
lifts it, yeah.
But I lost the ball in the grade class, so I was watching the left fielder the entire time.
Sheldon, yeah, he got hung up out in left field. That's Hartman's first home run. And now Delsea with an 8-2 lead. 3-run shot by Hartman. That is also that's his 4 RBIs today. Right?
DiBiase at the plate for the Crusaders.
Hey, nice spot, Biddy.
One out and open bases.
Hey, nice spot, Biddy.
Hey, now,
See, Bittner, he wanted that pitch, and
Bat 4.
that's when you don't get the call. Sometimes you get a little upset and it gets you thrown off. And now Bittner walks. Here comes Jenkins out. Jenkins might be making a move here. So Jenkins going out to the mound. They're going to make the change.
Opportunity for us to take a break. Delsea opened up the lead off the two-run home run, by Hartman. It's 8-2.
Hartman!
Delsea has opened things up here against the Spartans. They lead 8-2. Matt Falls, the new pitcher for Deptford. Comes in from playing first base. He's got his work cut out for him if he's trying to hold Delsea to get his team back in this game. DiBiase on first base with one out. He goes. Noon's throw down to second is off the mark. And
yeah, even if it was on, I think he had that base stolen anyway. DiBiase now, I think that's his 15th stolen base of the year. Delsea with a 6-run lead, certainly not going to call off the Dogs now. They need to get as many runs as possible. We've already seen some big-time comebacks from Gloucester County schools this year.
Carney with a big cut, but it's off the mark.
This pitch this time by Falls. See from the stretch.
Kind of saw Carney grab his side a little bit. Maybe overextend himself on the swing.
It's job by Noon to get in front of that, not allowing the runner to get up. You're right. I don't know if he looked like he winced. Is that the right word? Winced?
That's a pretty good one. Balls delivers home. Carney with a line shot. Foul down the third baseline.
Almost, Kyle.
We're going to need that ball.
Get that. Hold up, Matt.
Step off, Matt.
Actually, it looks like he's looking at his hand. Carney,
I got a little sting.
His wincing continues between pitches. Line shot set up the middle. Wren had been in good position, but couldn't come up with the play.
Yeah, he was over covering second, trying to keep the runner at second. That ball was rifled back through the middle of the play. He almost came up with that in diving effort. We'd already seen Deptford with a couple of nice plays, and this could have been their third one. Which is just out of his reach and into center field. And here comes Houlihan.
Come on, little dog.
Dave Houlihan, who had 2 RBI in his last at bat, has the opportunity for his next hit will be his 100th hit. So if he's able to do that now, this will certainly be a game he remembers.
Dave the Dog, they call him here. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Is Delsea going to rule that as his 100th hit? Are they going to give the Dog his 100th hit on this one? Couldn't really see at the angle we are at.
Oh, man, get that grab ball, buddy. Come on.
Well, our executive producer is saying they give him a hit. Joe Smith is coming around and said something to, I believe, his parents, maybe. So I think that's officially the Dog's 100th hit of his career.
Ball.
You know they're the hometown team, and they're the official scorers for this. So you know they're going to give them this 100th hit.
Yeah.
So we better follow suit anyway.
Who am I, to say? To
Huh?
keep a dog from his
No.
century mark. Not me.
You'd be barking up the wrong tree on that. Josh Solzman, you can see there, single, scored a run. 1 for 3. Delsea with a 4-run lead. That's a nice
Sent
shot.
this one out to left field. Sheldon Johnson getting under it.
Johnson, nice catch out there left. Sheldon Johnson, we haven't really talked about him much. He is the quarterback. His name sounds familiar to you. He's the quarterback in the fall season for the Spartans, the championship Spartan squad. Sheldon, a terrific athlete. Has the talent to be a big-time prospect. We'll see how that transpires the next couple of years in our. Uh-oh. Getting some help from the fans here to. Our canopy looked like she was ready to blow again.
Well.
What don't I do for Comcast? Play by play. I got the canopy in one hand. That just saved some guy's life behind me.
You just lean up against the fence like, you know, just checking it out.
Come on, Matt.
Matt Foles trying to get himself out of this inning as that ball's fouled back and out of play.
This is the weirdest position I think I've ever been in. Announcing a game here at Comcast. Our canopy almost went again. That was a heck of a grab by the two of us.
Yeah.
You got one in, I got the other way. She was gone.
Shows you how close I'm paying attention. Ball delivered outside.
There's a hurricane force winds going on. No wonder this thing's blowing off the ground. The weather has become pretty foul. Nice pitch that time by Falls.
He gets him off the outside corner.
Let's go to break.
Delsea in that inning picks up. I don't know, my sheet blew away. 8-2 Delsea as we get out of here. John Wilcox, who came in the game on the double switch when Foles came in to pitch, will lead things off for the Spartans here in the top of the sixth inning.
Dorothy and Toto back with you. They almost flew away with that whole tarp thing. That was something else. Here comes Wilcox. He's getting his first plate appearance. Deptford needs some base runners. Wow, look at that thing. Dropped completely. Looked like from his shoulders to very close to the strike zone.
So Wilcox walks and puts the Spartans their first runner here, their leadoff hitter in the inning.
See, it's starting to get cold. There's guys blowing on their hands. I'd be surprised if we got snow sometime soon. It's really dropped.
Brings Bob Noon to the plate. There you see 0 for 2.
Couldn't get around quick enough for that one. Nice fastball that time by Lopez. He put a little extra on that.
He's really had his number all game.
Wow. Those are some terrific pitches that time by Lopez. If they're blowing them away with a fastball, it comes back and drops a curve into the strike zone, and they're not able to catch up with either one of them.
Brings Joe Patrick to the plate. Single scored a run in his last appearance. Take that pitch inside.
1-1.
We've talked about it throughout the game, but Lopez continues to work quick on the mound.
Hey, John.
Keep fighting, keep battling. Come on,
Nice job by Lopez.
Come on, John.
Patrick battles it back to the mound. Goes to second base, gets the first out. Throw to first base is not in time. Patrick safe on the fielder's choice.
Raining again here.
Oh, where's he go?
Let's see, it's raining pretty good out there now. Nice shot by
Hey, Wes.
first base camera.
Good
Wes
job.
run now to the plate.
Hey, get on top now. Here you go. Up, buddy. Up, boy.
Wind now has shifted. I don't know if you get a shot of that flag out there. It is blowing pretty good now to right field. You see it in the background.
Hey, now, Wes.
Sends
That's
it out
going to be tough.
Get this.
between second base and right field.
Yeah.
Carney out there to make the play, and that will end the inning. Deptford, no runs, no hits, and they don't leave anyone on base. They're trailing here 9-2. We will step aside, come back with Delsea coming back to the plate.
Appreciate it, Fred.
Welcome back to Delsea Regional High School. There you see the Crusaders with a 7-run lead over the Deptford Spartans. Shawn, Leary, and Jason Helder here for Comcast Channel 5. Matt Foles, who came in relief of Andrew Bittner. Trying to put the Crusaders down quickly if he's going to give his team any chance to tie this game up in their last at bat.
Falls on the mound. It's come in relief of Andrew Bittner, who pitched earlier. Jay. And Andrew did an okay job. It's just Delsea, you know, that you're not going to be able to hold this team down. Their bats exploded. I think it was in the 4th inning. Before that, it was a 1-0 game. Since that time, they've played 4 in the 4th and another 4 in the 5th inning.
Recognize, let it travel.
Hey, Dave.
Good pitch.
Really nice
ball,
off-speed
yeah.
pitch. It just dropped out of D's viewpoint.
See Falls, good rotation, good snap of the wrist. And the right D's just kind of looked that one through. Here comes Villamus. He's had a heck of a day, Jack.
Almost playing real well. Scored a run, a few RBIs in the game. Sack fly in his last at bat to move the runner along.
Okay, so you're 2 for 3. Jason Villamus. I believe he's also a wrestler. If he's not, he should be. Big, strong kid. Got a good pop from the left side of the plate. Right now that wind is blowing hard to right field, so.
Ball delivers home. Nice pitch right on the corner. Ball's trying to come back in the count. 3-1 the count to Villamus. 3-1 pitch inside for ball 4. I'll bring pitcher Jonathan Lopez to the plate.
Nice pitch on the inside part of the plate that time, just trying to bust him in. Get Lopez, maybe jam him up a little bit. That's just, we get probably a shot of Lopez again on this pitch. This just doesn't look comfortable. The way he stands in the box. You see a couple of guys stand this way. It's that, you got the, like that knee almost looks like pointed inward. Yeah. Getting down to second easily is Villamus on that wild pitch. He turns that foot inward a little bit. It works.
Sends that pitch out to left field. Sheldon Johnson getting under it.
Tell you what, Sheldon Johnson, you can see, I mean, we've already talked about him being a terrific athlete, but he has great range out there as well in left field, as he covers a lot of ground. And Sheldon stands about 6'2", 6'3". He's able to reach out and grab a lot of balls that way. Anything getting into a gap, he can get to and extend.
Brings Mike Hartman to the plate, 2-run home run. His last at bat for Hartman. That sent Sheldon Johnson over the left field fence. Base hit in the left field is going to score Villamus. Standing, no problem. And another RBI from Mike Hartman.
Delsea reaches double digits once again now, 10-2 lead. So you got to really give credit to the bottom of this order, Jay. I mean, you look at your score sheet, you got a lot of boxes that are colored in over there. That signifies all the runs they've produced. Villamus, Lopez, and Hartman have been terrific. It's officially pouring. It is pouring rain here at Delsea Regional.
Fly ball sent out. It's Bittner who went in to play shortstop.
Johnson didn't really have the location on that anyway. Bittner goes out and squeezes it.
Makes the out for the third out. Delsea picks up another run off of a hit, and they leave a runner on. Going to Deptford's last shot here in the 7th inning to tie this game up. They trail 10-2. Welcome back to Delsea Regional High School, where Delsea has opened up a significant lead here over the Spartans, 10-2. Andrew Bittner at the plate for Deptford.
All fouled out by Bittner. Now remember, Deptford with a pretty good offense here, down 8 runs. Certainly you're going to try to get some base runners, and that's tough to do with Lopez because, again, he's around the plate. Doesn't walk too many batters.
Ground ball to short. Throw not in time as Bittner beats it out.
Yeah, he circled him that time, but unable to come up with a throw, and he kind of took his time as well. They're busting it down the first base line. Close play, but top. Good call. Ty actually does go to the runner, although you can't tell on the major league level, Jay.
Not too often. That'll bring Anthony Zane to the plate for the Spartans. RBI single in his last at bat. Big cut, but doesn't connect.
Swinging through that pitch. Lopez, we talked about earlier, maybe he was throwing off, he's a little tired. It seems like he's gotten stronger, or at least has been as strong as he has been since the first inning. He's getting the pitches over consistently. We have confirmed, Jay, that the JV team suffered their first loss today for Deptford. 11-9 loss. They're all huddled around us right now. I feel bad for these guys.
And you also determined it was not due to coaching.
No, and it wasn't due to Coach Hoskins either. But the rivalry continues even at the JV level with an 11-9 game. Pretty good game with a lot of offensive explosion, kind of similar to the one we had at the varsity level earlier in the season when these two teams met.
Strikeout by Zane, first out of the inning, brings Wayne Wren to the plate.
There you go, one out. Two down, or two left. Deptford needs to get some runners on base. Who have the middle of their lineup up right now with Wren at the plate. Wren struck out his last time up, right?
Nice pitch by Lopez. He's still doing a great job with his location. He's been high sometimes, but he's had a pretty good control throughout the entire game.
Yeah, he's had terrific control. And again, we talked about him earlier when he got only 9 walks coming into the game in 29 innings. His first pitch strike ratio is terrific. And you really have to, I just like the way he works and composes himself on the mound. We saw him again take his time, throwing over to first base.
Pop foul down the first base side. Villain is chasing it down, but it's out of play.
I think the rain has stopped. No, never mind. Wayne Wren. Uh-oh.
Line drive right at the second baseman. Throw over to first. In time, and that will wrap it up. And so with that, Delsea improves to 8-4. Deptford falls to 4-8. And this was a game that you had said they needed to get, Shawn.
Well, yeah, now that really puts Deptford in a position where they're going to need to score or need to get 4 straight wins. And like I said, with West Deptford on its schedule, Deptford is going to have a hard time getting 4 straight. They have Highland, who also is a terrific team in the rural division. But this is a tough team. Deptford's a tough school. They are defending champions. So if anybody could get their team going, Tim Taylor certainly could do that. And Deptford's just going to have to find the offense and pull it together here in these final 2 weeks.
And credit Lopez, who just had a terrific day out on the hill for Delsea.
He was outstanding. I mean, you got to really like the way this kid pitches. He's not your typical guy who's going to fire it in there and get a lot of Ks, but he keeps the guys off balance. And when you look at the score sheet, he just does the job. And there are a considerable amount of Ks on there. It's just not in the type of fashion that you see a hard-throwing pitcher like maybe Alex Delsea that we saw last time from West Deptford.
So with that, Delsea improves to 8-4. Deptford falls to 4-8. Our thanks to the crew, and everyone did a great job in some of the elements out here today and keeping us dry and literally keeping shelter over our heads. For Shawn, Leary, this is Jason Helder. Have a great night, everybody.